So to solve this problem, this is a pentagram inscribed inside a pentagon. Okay, and this forms what we call a golden triangle. So that golden triangle can be seen here with this A and B. It could also be seen in a bigger triangle here as here. So this is a proportional triangle. This is the same triangle, but proportionally bigger. And we can also see that same triangle here. Maybe I'll draw it over here. Okay, so that same triangle shape is drawn here. Okay, so those three triangles are all the same shape. Okay, they are proportionally equivalent to each other. Okay, so now we can set this up. We need to have some, to be able to solve this without solving a quadratic equation, which we haven't learned how to solve yet. We need to be able to know the ratio, the golden ratio of A to B, or in this case B to A. So the golden ratio B to A, okay, if you didn't know this, this is fine. This is something that is something some of you may or may not have run across. It looks like this. Okay, so the golden ratio 1.16 or 1.61 is called phi. And we'll use this golden ratio and we'll just be able to say that, well, this ratio of B to A is equal to that. We also know that we have a length of 5 here. Okay, maybe I'll write it down here. And we know that in the bigger triangle here, one of the bigger triangles, so I'll do it in the blue, we also know that the long side to the short side is 5 to B, and that's also equivalent to the golden ratio. Okay, so I'll just kind of highlight this here. This ratio comes from the yellow triangle, and this ratio comes from the blue triangle, and they're both equivalent to the golden ratio. So then I can solve this by doing this. I can say that B is equal to 1.61 times A. Okay, so that's that relationship. And I can also come up with another relationship over here, okay, that I can actually solve for B here. B is equal to 5 divided by 1.61. Okay, so here we actually can solve for the value of B. So the value of B works out to be 5 divided by 1.61. That's going to give me 3.10 approximately. Okay, 3.10. And then we can solve for A. Okay, A is equal to B divided by 1.61. Okay, so 3.10 divided by 1.61 is equal to approximately 0.9. Okay, A is equal to approximately 1.9, we'll round that to 93. Okay, so that's one way we can solve it, and that involves knowing the golden ratio. Now, some of you may be saying, well, isn't there some other way we can actually solve this? And there is. But to solve this, we're going to generate a quadratic equation.